open up the dialogue, then I've got a little equation in my mind, which is a confident candidate, a confident employer equals a successful appointment and successful employment. So it's about empowering your individuals internally and giving them the confidence to give the confidence to people that they interact with. It's my simple message.
Confidence. Amanda? I think awareness of the hidden impairments as well as those that are obvious, because I think dyslexia, dyspraxia, ADHD, conditions that affect 15% of the population, it's not about us and them, it's actually about all of us, and we'll all know somebody that has a hidden impairment. We may have had a mental health problem. It's actually bringing that out in the open, seeing that those are things that the awareness around gives us confidence and reduces our fear factor. John?
For me, Richard from KPMG nailed it actually. There are misconceptions and misunderstandings about reasonable adjustments, often but not exclusively from smaller employers, often but not exclusively about cost. What I thought was quite instructive was that the adjustments which Richard and Caroline described, a lot of them were at little or no cost. And often it's the smallest things that can make the biggest difference there. And when you're looking at reasonable adjustments, the only real limit on it should be your imagination.
So I feel when it comes to barriers in the area, I think supply chain is a key issue here. Many employers will say, we don't discriminate against any particular group, we're open to the best person for the job, where are all the people with disabilities? In many cases, organisations will rely on their supply chains, their preferred suppliers, their recruitment agencies to offer talent into their organisations. And actually, unless the organisation that's doing the hiring is working with those suppliers to understand that as an organisation we want to be open, we actually want to see applications from people with disabilities because we value the skill sets and the unique perspective that they bring. Those suppliers aren't necessarily going to push those people forward because they're going to worry that they might not get the job because the employer doesn't want that particular type of individual. And as we saw from Mark and Paul, the entrepreneurs today, they're not going to phone up and say, oh hi, I've got a disability, I'm looking for a job. In fact, 74% of people with disability do not want to disclose that to the employer or the hiring because they feel that that's going to get in the way of being discriminated against. So I think doing work with the supply chain, ask those suppliers what are they doing to facilitate the needs of people with disabilities. Don't just read the equal opportunity statement that is on the job advert. Delve a bit deeper. Are they working with Clear Assured for a framework? Are they following the practice that Equal Approach have and how they actually facilitate those conversations to empower people to work with organisations that won't see the disability as a barrier but might actually see it as a commercial benefit?
For me, I think it's, especially amongst micro, small and medium employers, there's a perception of myth maybe that there's extra costs associated with employing people with disability. And those can actually put small and medium employers off recruiting some disability and open up some new labour bodies. There is help out there.
Yeah, for me I think it's a lot of the issues that we've heard earlier on, whether it's lack of knowledge, lack of drive for employers actually tapping into the range of support and opportunities that are out there.